Alright guys, we're back under the truck, under the front differential, and if you saw my last video, you saw that the drain plug was completely rusted shut. I tried all the normal methods, penetrating oil and muriatic acid and all kinds of stuff to break the rust free, but couldn't get it, so I had to resort to TIG welding on a half drive extension. The heat broke the rust loose, and so now we'll put a ratchet on it and confirm that it's loose. For the replacement, it's hard to see in this light, but these are half drive 3/4 MPT plugs with a magnet on it. You can get these on eBay from Zoro Tools for I think about $6 a piece. So there's no saving this one. So got the drain pan. Let's see what happens. Okay. Try not to make too big of a mess here. Sorry, the lighting under here is terrible, but we'll see how many. Hopefully we don't get any water. We'll see what kind of chunks we get on the end of the magnet. That's got some water in it. Now I don't have the fill plug pulled, so it's not going to be a good flow. It's just going to glug for a while. But actually, looking on the magnet, looks like there's more. We'll pull it out and look, but there's more big metal chunks, but the two rear axles had a bunch of just looks like mud, just a bunch of fine metal shavings on the magnet. So that's definitely got some water in it. This truck's pretty rusty and it's been underwater at some point, so good thing we're draining it. But there's plenty of fluid in there, so I'd rather have some fluid in there than not enough, I guess. All right, let's pull this out and look at the magnet. Well, it's draining good. All right, so out in the light, it's not too bad. There's definitely some metal on there. But yeah, so don't make fun of my welds, because this is welding upside down on a rusty piece with the foot pedal of the TIG machine in between my legs. It's not terrible. There's some sludge on there. Wish I had some white paper towels. That would be better to be able to seal this on. Yeah, it's not terrible. But yeah, there's no reusing this, so just order new ones. And this is a Craftsman, so Sears is going to be getting a broken tool replaced. Anyway, we'll let that drain. Hope that helps somebody if their drain plug's plugged. Thanks. Here's a comparison of some of the fluids, the gear oil. So this cup of gear oil came out of the this is the rear axle. The intermediate kind of axle looked the same. It was, yeah, a little dark, but still see-through, no water, still pretty thick, and looking decent. This is the front axle that we just drained. It doesn't look like it in video, but you can tell it's a little bit thinner. We got bad lighting here, but definitely got some water in it. It smells a little different too. I can't describe what it smells like, but not as see-through, and obviously got some water in it. And the funny thing with gear oil is the water won't separate. It'll stay like this forever, so hard to tell. It was still full, so that's encouraging, but definitely had some water in it. So as cheap as gear oil is, this might be something I'll change again. Here's the fill plug for this rear axle. And it came out easy. All the fill plugs came out easy, but god damn, I think it's just rusted all the way. So I'll wire wheel that, and that'll be reusable. Interesting, they don't put magnetic inserts on the fill. That would be kind of nice. One other thing, if you guys don't have any of this, this is called, I'm sure there's other names for it. This is called pig mat, and it's super absorbent, real thick, good to have. It's like the ShamWow of car stuff. So anyway, just filling up the rearmost axle. This pump bucket this bucket pump is pretty awesome. Feels pretty quick. One thing to note that I learned the hard way, even with these tightening screws, it does not seal at all. So if you were to tip this a little bit too far, it spills out just as if there's no lid. So we'll just keep pumping. I think this thing holds 2 or 2.5 gallons. So we'll keep pumping until it's just close to full, and that'll be that. But yeah, that front axle is definitely something I'm going to check and change again. So anyway, I hope that helps.